legends, welcome back to Southern Star Review. This time we've brought along the brand new Austrack X13 Hybrid camper. So let's have a run through this. Really looking forward to it. We've taken it on a few runs so far. Been absolutely amazing. So we thought we'd give you guys a look at it and take you through the setup video and yeah, give you our early impressions of this new beast that we're dragging around. Righto, let's do it. G'day legends, well as we said, we're going to give you a quick run through of the Tanami X13 from Austrack Campers. We've had this beast about 3 months or so. We've done a few little trips on it, nothing major yet, so this isn't a long-term review by any means, but you know, we love this thing. One of the best things we ever did, so we thought we'd come out here, and we're just hanging out at Steve-O's place at the moment and going to have a few frothies, have a swim in the pool and shoot some YouTube. So alright, well first thing I've got to do is put my frothy down, so luckily we've got a handy little spot for that. Let's pop that on our little chopping board there and let's get into it. So first thing we need to do really is stabilise the van and get everything levelled up. So you can do this with the wheels of the handle provided, but we're going to make life easy as we do and work smarter, not harder. So we'll drop our little stabiliser legs down here. That little guy down there. Away we go. Beautiful. So we've got one of those on all 4 corners, and that just helps you level up and stabilise the van. If you're on a really unlevel surface, you could use wheel chocks and all the other stuff that Caravan used to get their vans level, but it's not really a lot of work, so I'll swing around the back here and get that done, and I'll be right back in a second. Righto, happy days. So we've got our 4 stabiliser legs all set up. That's roughly level. I'll have another look when I get inside to make sure I'm happy with it, but yeah, all we got to do now is just get the top up, kick the back out, and we're ready to sit back and have a few frothies. So let's get into that now. Righto, so first thing we've got to do to get this set up and ready to hang out and drink a few frothies in is we've just got to pop the roof up. So to do that, there's 4 latches, one on either of the corners, and my wife bought me a lovely little tool to help out with this. And if you're a short person, which I'm not, but I recommend this is a $5 cheapie from... This is a $5 cheap shop? Yeah, from the $5 cheap shop. I'm sure you can get them just about anywhere. So first thing we've got to do is just unclip these little safety clips up here. And I like to just stick them back through just so they don't hang down, and when I drop the roof back down when I'm packing up, they're not in the way of these. You know, you're not smashing them on those little clips. So one there. They're pretty straightforward. They're just a spring-loaded clip. Undo that, standard latch. There we go. Last one. Alright, so that's all done. The other thing we can do at this point is just drop the back down if we like. It doesn't really matter what order you do this in, but we'll do this now. So you'll see around the back here you've got another latch and two little bolts with handles that you've got to undo. So you just undo these little guys here, they pop right out. Done them up pretty tight. I have noticed they do have a bit of a tendency to sort of loosen up a bit as you're driving, but they're not going to come loose because they've still got this latch holding it on here. So pop him up and that'll let your tyres fall down at the back here. So you can chuck these guys in here, they're not going anywhere. Alright, now we just got to go inside, pop the roof up, and then we can come back out here and get the extension back out. One great feature I love about these Austracks is the electric step. My wife loves it as well. You just pop open your little panel, hit the button, and out comes your step. Which usually the dog's the first one into the van because she just loves it in here. Anyway, let's keep going. Alright, so obviously with most hybrids you've got to pop the extension out so you can fold your bed out. So king size bed in this guy, it's extremely comfortable, never have a bad night's sleep in it. But first thing you've got to do is just pop up this roof over here, and I'll show you how that's done. So normally I'll just jump in there. This is the part I always forget. There's two little clips up here that I've got to undo, like we did on the outside. If you don't undo them, the roof ain't going up. Not hard to do, you just got to remember. It's one of the first things I forget every time. Alright, and now all we've got to do is grab this bar. So, there we go. Clip him up in there. As you can see, it's not very hard, doesn't take a lot of effort. It's gas strut assisted anyway, so yeah, don't worry about that. And then now that we've done the back end, the front end should be really easy. Can be a bit heavy when you're putting it down. Push up on that handle and easy as you like. So all we need to do now is pop the back out and we're pretty much done. Better have a frothy because it's thirsty work this. Oh, sorry guys, back into it. Righto, let's go. Alright, so to pop the extension out it's pretty straightforward. You got these two little buttons here that you can push in. One there, one there. This is your roof. Now I normally get my wife to help me with this, but let's just see if I can do it on my own. It's not very hard, you just got to be a little bit coordinated. So you pull this out, turn it around. These are your walls for your roof. They just clip straight up into there. Alright, this one comes out here, you just lift her up a bit, fold her out, happy days. And then you've got your base here, so same deal, you've got a clip up in either corner. So we just go around there, hit that little guy, not hard. Might be a bit awkward, you know, until you get used to it. Once you get used to it, it's pretty straightforward. And the main thing is you just want to support this when it comes down, you don't want to let it just smash away. So just lower that down. That's your floor. And then you'll see here, I'll just grab these guys. Happy days. Now this is reasonably heavy, so you know sometimes it's a two-person job, but I think if you know a burly Aussie bloke will get that done. As you can see, yeah. And you've got a couple of little latches there to hold that in. These little latches clip down there. Alright, so that's your back wall. And as you can see, you've got a beautiful window to look out while you're having a bit of a nap and whatever else it is you're doing in the van of a night. Alright, so that's pretty much the basic setup of the outside stuff, guys. We've still got to do the awning yet. I'll run you through that in a second, but that's just as easy. As you can see, there's nothing difficult about this. That's what we love about it. Our days of getting around in a tent are done. once you have one of these, you'll never go back. But let's go and have a finish off on the inside here, just give you a look around in there what that looks like, and yeah, we'll keep on going. Righto, so we're back inside. As you can see now, we've got plenty of space down the back here to fold our bed out. So, as I mentioned before, king size bed, which is absolutely awesome. Plenty of room for you, the missus and the dog, which our little puppy loves getting up in here and looking out the window over night time. So, give you an idea of the comfort. You know, look at this, how much room is there? It's just awesome. So, yeah. Over here we've got our little breakfast table. So, this rotates around like such. And you can have a sit in here of a morning, chill out, have your coffee. You know, if it's raining outside, you don't have to worry about the bugs and all that sort of stuff. So, we'll just put that back there. Over here we've got our Dometic air conditioner. So we haven't given this much of a workout yet, but yeah, I'm sure that's going to be a very beneficial little addition to running around in a tent, I tell you, because tents just get unbearable in the warmer months. Over here we've got our shower and toilet. So this is my wife's most favourite upgrade to what we've been doing. So yeah, hot water, full hot water, toilet, you know, awesome. So yeah, there's plenty of water in these Tanami's. Like the X13 comes standard with 220 litre water tanks, a front one and a rear one. So when one runs dry, you just basically switch it over to the other one. You know, for off-grid sort of stuff, you know, like we like to do, 240 litres is awesome. Nothing worse than running out of water. And this is also the lithium model, so it's got two 100 amp hour lithium batteries. And we'll take you through all that sort of setup in another video, but just wanted to give you a quick rundown on what the inside looks like. There's plenty of cupboard space in here, plenty of drawers. You've even got a little spot in here if you want to get a little upright fridge to slide in here if you don't want to get outside and have a look out there for your drinks and whatnot. And as I mentioned, plenty of drawer space for your clothes or whatever you want to put in there. Everyone's a little bit different. So yeah, very comfortable little setup. On the X13 you've got a lot more storage, because on the bigger models the front section here is actually a bunk bed, whereas on the X13 it's all storage. So yeah, there's heaps of storage for what we use. One of the things I love the most is just down at the entry here, you'll see this little panel here. That's got all our 12 volt setup. So we've got our Red Arc Manager 30. We've got our meters for all our water, so we never have to worry about running out of water. The Red Arc Manager 30 tells us the status of all our batteries and all our 12 volt stuff. And we've got a radio there. That's how we control our hot water system and our inverter. Comes standard with a Red Arc 2000 watt inverter, which is fantastic quality stuff. Right, so just a quick run through of some of the other parts of the van that you'll be touching pretty much every day. So with a hybrid van, most of your cooking stuff's on the outside as opposed to a Caravan where a lot of it's on the inside. So that's one of the things we liked about it, because I love to be outside and doing my thing. Anyway, so first of all here, got a little bit more storage. Okay, so you know, do whatever you want with this stuff. We've got some herbs and stuff and some cleaning gear in there. Whatever, you know, each to their own. Over in this one, this drops down. Got a nice deep slide out drawer, so that's like our pantry. So we put our cooking stuff in there. Seems to be working pretty well for us so far. Yeah, lots of space, you know, you can fit a fair bit of gear in there. So, you know, all rubber seals, everything's properly sealed. No dust gets in here. We've done a fair bit of dust driving and had no issues at all so far. So happy days. And over here, so this is our slide out kitchen. Alright, so this is where all the cooking happens. Very good quality. Slides out, pull those two hooks up, pull that out there. comes all the way out. Alright, over here we've got our little set of drying racks. Alright, you've got a light built in here for cooking at night time. Plus there's also a light up here in this little cover here, so you always bring this cover up first.
It's handy for when the missus is doing the dishes, isn't it?
Yeah, sure, yeah. That seems to be my job pretty much every weekend, but anyway. So it's all plumbed in. You don't have to worry about connecting anything up other than the gas and the electric. And you've got a little electric plug here that just goes around the back here and connects into a power socket. That's for your starter for your gas. All stainless steel, all good quality. Over here you've got your Dometic cooktop. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways you can configure this, but 3 burner Dometic. Dometic's always good quality. You know, stainless steel finish, beautiful, happy days. It's all pretty good. I will say that anyone who's looking at buying a hybrid camper with the outdoor cook station, just be aware that you're going to have to deal with windy days, right? You're going to have to find a solution for blocking the wind out. It's like any gas cooker that's outside in the wind, you're going to struggle a little bit, right? So, you know, maybe look at getting yourself an induction cooker for those days where you really don't want to have to mess around, or, you know, it takes longer to cook. You know, just be aware of it. Something I didn't realise when I bought it, but on normal days, you know, a little bit of wind's fine, but on really windy days you're going to have a hard time, you know, getting stuff hot. Anyway, down here also we've got our little slide out table, stainless steel table. There's a leg in the front there to go under this and support it. You know, it's really good bench space, as you can see over here as well, same deal. You know, you've got a lot of cooking surface that you can prepare food on, you know, even your sink. I'm really happy with how it actually is all laid out and how it works so far. I'm sure we'll jig things around a little bit, and that's pretty much it for the cook station. Alright, so all we've got left now to do is to just pop the awning out, go and get our chairs, bust open the fridge and get into some frothy. So let's get that awning out so we've got a bit of shade, because it's bloody hotter than 10 hot things out here. Alright, the beauty of this also is, and this is one feature I love, is that I don't have to mess around with the awning too much. I'll just come in here to our little panel, turn on the power, hit the button for the awning, and then I'll just wait, you know, do something else while I'm waiting. I'm sure we can all find something to do. There we go, sometimes it gets a little bit stuck, you've just got to give it a tug. So up in here you've got a couple of legs. So as the awning's coming out, you can pop the legs out. You can get the missus to give you a hand if you like, but it's not really required. You just want to basically support the end of it until it's come all the way out. There we go. And then just slide these little legs down. Lock him into place. There we go, and you're done. So not very hard at all. And now we're ready to kick back under the awning and have a few frothies. Alright, well hopefully you liked the video. This is just a quick run through. Obviously there'll be more videos down the track of this in use and long-term thoughts about how it all runs, but so far we're extremely happy with it. Yeah, it seems like a very quality van. All the fittings are really nice. I haven't been able to fault anything with it so far. So yeah, hopefully it keeps going well, and yeah, we have a lot of good times in it. Well, I hope you like the video. Please, if you like the video, subscribe, hit that like button, it really helps us out. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you on the next one.